Hey YouTube, this is Curly from Crystal. As you can see, I got the robe on. I'm dripping wet here from my head. I just wanted to come and show you first today how my hair looks right out the shower. Nothing's in it, just water. I didn't even put the towel to it. This is pretty much it. You can see my little curls here. And this is the week after I used the Blue Magic, which my style held pretty good. I think I'm looking forward to using the round royal crown. I'm sorry, hair grease. A little bit too much water. I did have to clarify my hair, of course, which I don't use that too often. But I did use the Kinky Curly to get it out my hair. I did do 2 shampoos, and I did the Smoothest as Silk Deep Moisture by Giovanni. I left that on for about 5 minutes, and I also did my Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. I used that along with my hair therapy wrap. And this is, after rinsing out the Shea Moisture, this is pretty much what I was left with. I'm dropping everything. But I am going to be doing a couple of things with you today. I'm going to show you today is Saturday, the 29th. I'm going to show you how I do my banding, which is my favorite method of stretching my hair. And after I briefly show you that, I'm going to come back and show you a new technique that I learned, which is the 3-strand twist, individual twist. And I'm a little rusty, but I think I have the technique down for starters. But so if I mess up on that, please excuse me. I'm sure there's better videos out there on it, but it's new to me, and I was like, well, let me share this with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a start on my head with the banding, and then I'm gonna come back once I get halfway done. If I don't drown. Alrighty, bye bye. YouTube, I'm back. I left a section here to show you how I achieved these banding sections here. Real quick, I just had some coffee. I think it's starting to kick in, the caffeine, that is. I did apply the Chai Cataratic Hydrating Interlink, which is Silk Infusion, the bomb. Okay, I did get the small bottle. I've been having it for since the summer, and I used it once before, and it's really nice leave-in. It has a silk reconstructing complex, so it says paraben free, all that good stuff. It's actually a leave-in conditioner. You just shake it up, and it's kind of like a serum when you put it in your hand. You apply small amounts into the palm of the hand, of course, and you can put it in wet or dry hair. Now, of course, my hair is damp. It dries pretty quick. Since I've been doing the other areas, I see this section here is just a little damp. But I'm just going to I'm trying to make this quick. A little bit in the hand there, or a generous amount, because it's not greasy. It just have a very nice slip to it, and just apply it in this section. Okay. Take my little pick. I'll tell you, it don't take much for this hair of mine to kind of nap up towards the end. But you see, I'm not having no problem detangling with the Chai Infusion Reconstructor. Ta-da. Now, real quick, depending on the density of the hair, you know, how thick it is, you don't want to do too big of sections, unless you just don't mind. But with me, my hair is short and it's thick. So, and plus when my hair completely dries with the banding, the elastic band is pretty straight. It literally looks like I took you know, the hot comb back in the day and just ran through it a couple times. That's how straight it gets. And it doesn't even matter what conditioner I use in my hair or product. So I think it's just the elastic banding alone. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So, you know, depending on, you know, how thick or thin is up to you, but I like to make sure my sections when I start my banding is not too big. And I find if you do this, if you double wrap, it kind of cuts back on the amount of banding you need for the hair. And then depending on your length, you know, all around your head you have different lengths going on. I know I do. So I notice at the top I have to use like 2 or 3 of these, but that's okay, you know, as long as it get done. And just start there. Hope you can see this. And just as soon as you get it secured on the hair, start working your way down, just like you're putting on a rubber band or whatever. And I see I'm gonna need another one. Now, depending on how tight this gets and how much you have left, you can take it all the way down to the end. But in most cases, you probably won't. Just depends. I like to put on my ends to really taper them off and make them as straight as possible. A little rubber band. And these rubber bands here, they don't break off your hair. I got them from Sally's. So I just go ahead and finish it off there at the ends. And it's not going to harm your hair. It shouldn't break your hair as long as you take your time and use a good product with a good amount of slip. And that's why I like the Silk Infusion by Chai. It feels really good on the hair and it's really silky. You don't feel like you're fighting through the hair like I feel sometimes, depending on what product. I'm doing another one. Your duck bill clip to keep any hair back out of your hair. I'm going to divide this area here into 2. And just the same thing. And you want to make sure you smooth out the root a little bit. And see, when I get a good pull there, see how straight my root is? And just try to keep it that way. You don't want it too tight, of course. Start banding down. I don't like to leave too big a hole, you know, gaps in the hair, because I want it to be as straight as possible. And once again, and the reason why you want to use a rubber band, or make sure you bring the banding elastic band all the way down to the ends. You don't want to leave the ends like this. They can get pretty nappy or tangled and start breaking off. So the more hair that's, you know, banded, the better. And I also like to trim my ends when I'm banding my hair. Now, I don't need an end trim right now. I think I'll be needing one in November. So, and this is how I put my hair up when I need to trim my ends. So it's kind of like killing 2 birds in 1 stone. You're going to get your straight, and get your ends trimmed, you know. Go. Do one more. Not wrap too much around. You don't have to do that much at the base. As you see here, I don't know what I was thinking. I actually did. I put one here and then did another one. But that's not necessary. And my hair is so smooth and soft with just the leave-in alone. And this is also known for sealing the hair follicle. And just smoothing the hair just by itself. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to do this little section here and I'll be done. But what I'm going to do is about, let's see what time it is. It's right at 4:01 here in the Midwest. I'm going to take care of some things with the kids, get dinner started, and I'm actually, since I don't have anything to do this evening, I'm actually going to sleep on this. And that's how I like to try to do it. I try to, get my hair washed and whatnot later in the afternoon or the evenings. And so when I wake up, I'm putting my silk bonnet on, and when I wake up, all this is going to be laying down. And I just really love stretching my hair using this method because it's the best that works for me next to the hair dryer, which I try not to blow dry my hair at all. It just takes time and patience and to do it the natural way, of course. And this is pretty much it. So depending on how much tape I have left, I'll come back and try to take a couple of these down so you can see how straight it is before I actually style it, which you'll see that anyway. But I just kind of want to take a few down for you guys and take time and show you how it looks before I style. And I left this one out so you can see if that dries bushy like that, it's not going to be straight. So I'm going to go ahead and put a rubber band around it. And that's it. Well, and I'll be back for the 3-strand twist. Bye-bye.